Yo, what is going on? Yo, what up, Marshall? What's going on? Turns out you didn't have to work today. That's what we like to hear. Maybe. I mean, might suck for the wallet, but glad to see you here. How's it going? We're getting the shiny today. We're over odds. It's bound to happen. Today's the day. I actually worked a little bit later today than I thought I was supposed to. So I'm a little bit later. You're working under the table, so it doesn't really affect it? Gotcha, gotcha. I've been there. You've been playing a lot of Pokemon then today? You just been hanging out? Yeah, I've been playing Fire Red. Nice, nice. What's your team looking like right now? You're shiny hunting a Snorlax right now. Oh shit. I wish you luck. That one's a little bit of a slow one because you have to do the animation for the flute every single time. But Snorlax has a pretty... It's a subtle shiny, but it's a cool shiny. I like it. I'm thinking about potentially hunting him as well. Well, I'm sending you luck. Hopefully you get it quick. Make sure you got Pokeballs though. Snorlax can be a bitch to catch sometimes. Make sure you got a lot of Pokeballs just in case. Growlithe, Dugtrio, Wartortle, Fearow, Beedrill, and Pikachu. Alright, alright. That's a pretty sick team. Lots of variety there. You got 21 Great Balls? Yeah, you should be good. It can be tricky though. That guy, well, because he can heal himself with rest and all that, so it's a little annoying with that. I wish you luck though. Hopefully you get it quick. I'm always over prepared when I do shiny hunts. First Pikachu of the stream. And we're only 15 encounters in. The annoying part is resetting every time it's not shiny. Yeah. Well, and with like some resets, it's just you restart, you get to go right into the battle. It's a bit quicker. But with that one, you got to play the Pokeflute animation, and then it's like a 5-second little like cutscene of nothing happening, and then the encounter starts. So it's a little bit longer. Even like the shiny starter one, you spend like a couple extra seconds because you have to wait for Gary to pick up his Pokemon too. I'm thankful I got my Charmeleon pretty fast. I'm excited to move on and hopefully evolve him, you know, see the shiny Charizard. It's gonna look cool. I saw some people have ridiculous numbers for hunts being like 39,000 or something like that. And I'm like, if I have 39,000 encounters in Viridian Forest, I probably won't get there. I don't think I'll get there. I might give up before 39,000 encounters. You'll take the Pokeflute animation over having to see Gary pick up the Pokemon every time? That's fair. Because he has to walk to it, picks it up. Says some bullshit. Bro sounds like a GameStop manager. Thanks, Cashier Marquise. Are you the GameStop cashier then? The crazy comments that come in from YouTube Shorts just randomly. You know it, boss? Alright. Well, I might need you to work a double. Get back to me as soon as you can. BRB, you're good. You're good. You love the hunt window? Hell yeah, man. Thanks. I put a lot of effort into my graphics, so I appreciate that. I've done graphic design for quite a long time, so... Welcome in, Kagazard. Hope you're having a good one. You were trying to figure out how to do your encounter hunts. Yours is the coolest so far. Well, I appreciate it. I like having the animated background. I feel like it's just it's something subtle, but it's nice. I also can make it daytime. Instead of sunset. You're at work wishing you were home doing this? I mean, I'm overawed, so I don't know if I'd wish that on anyone. But hope you're having a good shift, man. Almost 3,000 on Eevee? Jeez, yeah. I want to do the Eevee soft reset, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna... There's so many soft resets in this game that I kind of want to do, and I'm like, I don't know if I should do them all. I want to do Eevee, I want to do Snorlax, I want to do Hitmonchan. Yo, welcome back, Marshall. I'm hoping today's the day that I finally get the shiny. You're gonna do Tangela next, though? That's sick. I like Tangela. Tangela has a fun shiny. Is that gonna be Safari Zone then? Is there anywhere else you can get Tangela? I've never done a Safari Zone hunt, and I'm tempted to do one in my shiny badge quest, so. South of Palatown? Oh, okay. That would be across the water then, yeah, you need to have surf. So are you doing a full shiny badge quest yourself, Kagazard? See, I thought it was only in the Safari Zone too. I forgot about the patches of grass south of Pallet. Oh, what just happened? I don't know why, but my live chat overlay just glitched the hell out. I think we're fine. I don't know what happened there. You got your Zard, you're working on Eevee and had some followers pick the rest of the team. Nice. Yeah, I went with the Charizard. I actually wanted to go for Bulbasaur really bad, but I went with the Charizard for the potential of doing the Suicune hunt. Which that's a pretty brutal one, because it takes a long time per reset. But Suicune has such a cool shiny. I'm excited to do the shiny badge quest, but there's so many other shinies I want to hunt for as well. Like I want to do Deoxys and stuff like that. Like all the event legends. Shiny Bulbaking, I'm sorry. I don't mean to betray. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're having a good one. No, I only went for it for the potential of doing Shiny Suicune. Shiny Bulbasaur is, in my opinion, the best of the three, and Bulbasaur is my favorite of the three. When I pick up a copy of Fire Red, I might do a shiny hunt for Bulbasaur, because I would really like to get one. Even though I think I have 2 in Legends ZA, but it's different to have them in these games. You really want Entei? Entei has a cool shiny. Or Entei, sorry. Luckily, I'm forgiving, so I dropped a sub. Welcome. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Hey, and the animation worked today. I fixed the animation, so we're good. Can't play with without your OG. I really liked Entei as a kid. I was a big fan. Oh, Bulba King, thanks for the follow. Is that a Twitch follow? Is this a shiny only run? Yeah, it is. Welcome in, Ocean. Hope you're having a good one. I'm going for a shiny only run. So right now all I have is my Charmeleon, which I got very quick. This one, not so much. Why hunt in the forest instead of Route 23? I want to get a, one of the bugs. I want to get a Caterpie or something like that. And the chance of Pikachu is nice. I really want to go with a Butterfree. I'm hoping to get the Caterpie specifically, or the Metapod. I think it's a 40% for Caterpie here, so it's kind of my best odds. Or maybe it's 30%. I can't quite remember. Also, my Charmeleon's already level 17 and I've only done one gym badge. I don't super want to over level him at all. So I don't want to continue anywhere else in the game to go hunt for anything. So I'm like, I'll go into the forest. Now I've been stuck here ever since. I feel like we're going to get to at least 9,000 encounters today, if we don't get it before then. I'm at 8,581. That's the number underneath the Weedle there. Or above if you're watching on the Twitch or other YouTube stream, the horizontal view one. I'm hoping to find it soon because we're over odds now, so it should be coming soon. How many did it take for Charmander? I'm not 100% sure on the Charmander encounter odds because I was sick and I was just soft resetting on my couch watching stuff on TV. But it took me about 6 or 7 hours. I don't know the exact encounters though. Probably like 700, 800 maybe. Maybe close to 1,000. What game am I playing? I'm playing Leaf Green right now. Welcome in, George. Hope you're having a good one. Can't speak today, guys. My dog keeps barking. I might have to bring her inside. Probably around 1,000 encounters then, because you can do 3 minutes a starter. 3 a minute on the starter. Yeah, that's like if you're doing ideal. That's why I say maybe closer to 800 or 900, because I might have not been perfect with it. Thanks, George. I know Marshall's doing some shiny hunting. Anyone else in the chat shiny hunting alongside? We're playing any games? Your best ever hunt was in Johto starter on Soul Silver. I got it in 7 or 8 encounters. That's pretty sick. My best hunt is Mewtwo. I got a shiny Mewtwo and it was like 17 or like 20 encounters, somewhere around that line. I can't fully remember the exact number. It was in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee though. You didn't even see the current song thing on the top? That's cool. Thanks. Yeah, I like to share what song's playing. Sometimes I have songs that people like and they want to know what they are. Right now we're just kind of listening to some lo-fi stuff, so. I'm a big music fan, so I like to share music with people. Next time you hunt in this game is going to be for Bulbasaur because you've done Charmander and Squirtle before. Yeah, I wanted to do Bulbasaur, but I did Charmander for the potential to hunt Suicune. And I mean, Charizard has a sick shiny. You can't go wrong with shiny Charizard. But I actually would have preferred doing Bulbasaur in the long run. I'm not the biggest fan of shiny Squirtle, but in these older games when they have the sprites instead of the models, it is a bit better. Hunting the roamers in this is crazy. In Heart Gold Soul Silver, you can check Entei and Raikou back to back and reset. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit crazy. That's why I'm not committed to doing it yet, though. I might do it. I might give up on it. Depends on how I'm feeling. I definitely want to do Deoxys and Lugia on them, though. Suicune just has such a cool shiny, and like, I want one. I don't think I have a shiny Suicune in any game. If I had a copy of Heart Gold Soul Silver, I would definitely hunt it in that, but... I love the shiny sparkles in this game. They're very satisfying. I would love to see them on another Pokemon. Eventually my RNG is gonna hit and we're gonna get the shiny. You were doing a shiny only run on this before and had a Squirtle, Game Quarter, Abra, Geodude, and Bellsprout? That's a pretty sick team. You stopped after those but haven't gone back to it? Yeah, I gotta try and pace myself. I've been streaming this, but I'm trying to limit myself to only doing so much of it because I don't want to burn myself out of it completely yet. I've already put in like 50 hours since the game's come out, so. Because this is on the Switch version, to be fair. Yo, what's up, Jasper? Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you again. You remember my Professor Oak challenge? Yeah, are you still doing it? You finish it? The way I did my hunt was, my shiny badge quest was, I did 100 encounters per patch of grass in each route, and then if I didn't get a shiny before the next gym, then I would start a hunt. Okay. You got blocked soft resetting on the Hitmonchan and went over odds and haven't gone back. See, that's, I want to do the Hitmonchan hunt. That's one of the hunts I want to do. Your system crashed and deleted your save data? No! You didn't save at all or just completely wiped everything? After 10 hours? Oh no. No way, that's so unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear. That's rough. Because you said you were playing on one of those like a third-party handheld type thing, right? You saved so many times through that playthrough and then the whole system crashed and deleted it all. Yeah, third-party handhelds are sometimes not the best for stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that though. Just say I'm blessed I didn't crash out and destroy my apartment. I was so angry. I would be pretty angry too. 10 hours is a lot to just get deleted like that. You were so angry and upset that I just laughed like the Joker and threw the system down and went to bed. Yeah, sometimes that's all you can do. Just when it's so, like, frustrating that you just have to laugh. You spent 10 consecutive hours, by the way, not start to stop. Yeah, that's even harder too. Because if it was like over the course of like 3 or 4 days, it sucks. But like doing it like all at once, yeah. I wonder if it was because you played for 10 hours. I wonder if it just couldn't handle that much or something happened. You're almost at 20 encounters with the Snorlax and no shiny yet. I hope you get it quick, but I'm at 8,641 over here. So you could be me. Just remember that is a possibility. I think it's because there's so many games on the handheld that it doesn't save the game properly. Yeah, that could be a thing. If you have access to an SD card, like a micro SD card, and if you could like technically put your own in there with your own ROMs, then it would probably be a bit better. Because I bet you it's just the SD card probably is pretty cheap. And that's where all the storage is going to be saved to. You'd have to buy one? Oh, yeah. There's always one of those Twitch bots that gotta come in here and try and advertise their scams. Always gotta be one. Just like that, it's gone. Twitch has so many bots. It has such a problem with it. The handheld was like 90 bucks and the SD card specifically for it or like 40 bucks. Ooh, yeah. At that price, you might as well be buying like a, yeah, Switch Lite you could probably get for like that much money. You'd have to buy the game again, but then you at least kind of have the game. Why am I getting Discord notifications? I should be on Do Not Disturb. What's this? Hold on. You gotta read something real quick. Oh, what the hell? Big Counter-Strike update today. Completely changed things. I'm a big Counter-Strike player, and they just made a pretty large change to it. Sorry, I had to read that real quick. Get myself situated again here. Might as well buy a Switch Lite or something, yeah. Apparently with the Switch you can trade yourself? Oh? I haven't seen that. I'll have to look into that. Do trade evolutions with yourself? Man, I might have to play a game of Counter-Strike tonight. I'm still getting these notifications though. So you can trade yourself on the same console? Apparently. Fire Red and Leaf Green, you're supposed to be able to trade yourself in early Johto evolutions for Kanto stuff. IDK, I haven't seen the video for sure, but I'm keep seeing it on your FYP. It could be some ACE stuff. There is a lot of glitches, like exploit slash glitches that are in this game, so it could be something related with that. I personally have no interest in doing any ACE or exploits or anything like that. Like, I'm gonna do Nugget Bridge, but like that's not necessarily the same thing. That's just a, I don't know. I saw someone on Twitter trying to compare ACE to Nugget Bridge glitch, and I was like, what? Glitch for Switch only? Okay. Yeah, interesting. I wonder if Nintendo will probably patch that if they find out about that, and if it's like an actual thing. Oops. Too fast on my button inputs. You think Nintendo did it on purpose? I don't know about that, but maybe. Anything's possible. Not everyone has friends. Let's put this glitch in there. If they figure it out, they get it. If they not, they don't. That's it would be a little insane. Windfall Island, love it. We got a bit more of just a video game lo-fi today instead of specifically Pokemon like last stream. Switching it up. That's what you would do if I was a developer. I would do it because I never had a legit Gengar, Alakazam, Golem, or Machamp. Always had to Game Shark them all in because I never had friends to trade. Yeah, not everyone has people that they know that have the games, and back then you needed the link cable and stuff like that. My only thing is Nintendo's really against glitching, so I don't know if they would do it. I think if they were really going to do something, they would have just gave online trading to begin with. Anyone here think we're getting the shiny under 9,000 encounters? I'm feeling it's gonna be over 9,000. It's over 9,000! Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. You hope I get it soon? Yeah, I hope so too. I'm praying. And then I have to go through the pain of leveling it up. Evolving it. Well, it evolves early. Unless it's Pikachu. If I get a Pikachu, I don't have to do anything really. I have to level it up, but I don't have to evolve it at all. Until I get to a Thunderstone, which is way later. Red and blue and yellow had a huge glitch. You could get a level 1 anything as soon as it hit EXP. It jumped up to level 100 before Brock. Yeah, red, blue, and green, or red, blue, and yellow, and I guess probably green as well, had a ton of glitches. I remember on my 3DS when I had it, I had Pokemon, I want to say Pokemon Blue, and I remember doing the bridge, Nugget Bridge Mew glitch. You could like do some weird glitch to get a Mew. And I remember doing that. It was super fun, but I never finished that playthrough. Then I sold my DS and it's gone forever, so rest in peace. Yeah, you could just have a full team of level 100s going into Brock. You would be able to beat the entire game in seconds. Not seconds, but you would wipe every battle. Buy repels. Beat every trainer. Well, you don't even have to beat every trainer, just beat the required ones. Speedrun. I bet you that's what they do in the speedruns too. Then there was your favorite use for Venusaur, Leech Seed, Toxic, Double Edge, Razor Leaf. Venusaur is a tank. He's tanky. You can also just teach him like Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, whatever. And he's just so strong. There's a reason why I love the Bulbasaur line. I just realized that my recent follower thing didn't update. Why didn't that do it? No, that's not what I wanted open. That's what I want to open. There we go. Now the thing's updating. We're good now. Now it says Bulba King followed. Like I said, I'm the best streamer. I know how to have everything set up properly before I go live. Not 52 minutes in. Pfft. OG Gen 1 Leech Seed and Toxic combo is the shit. Oh yeah, Toxic doubles damage each turn and affects poison damage, but paired with Leech Seed, so the seed heals it back harder. Yeah, 100%. Venusaur is just a tank. I love Venusaur. Encounter 8,700. No shiny. 300 more until we get to 9K. Your comments keep deleting, and now I changed to your actual account page, and now I don't see any of my comments before. Yeah, on my... I just refreshed my scene. I've been seeing them, but I just refreshed my scene to fix something else. Oh, and it's fading away. Why are the comments fading away? Wait a second. That's not right. Something went wrong. Remember when I said I was really good at what I do? When I opened this up, it broke everything. I'm gonna close it then. Yeah, you never saw them fade last night. They're not supposed to fade away. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna go double check my chat settings real quick. Sorry, guys. Huh. For some reason, one of my settings got changed. We should be good now, though. Messages shouldn't fade away anymore. Hopefully. Who knows? I also believe it will show what icon or what platform the chat messages are from now on the screen. But we'll find out when someone sends a message. Oh my goodness. That was a gross cop. In probably about 40 encounters here, I think I'm gonna go just take a quick 2-minute break and just grab some food from upstairs and maybe go smoke a bowl. When we get to 8,750 encounters, I'll probably go do that real quick. I'll just be 2 minutes though. Trying to think if we have any funny numbers coming up in our encounters, but I don't really think so. Right, just because my mind is actually needs to know, is this gonna stop it from fading away now? Because that is the goal. I don't want it to fade away. Okay, it looks like it's not fading anymore. I needed to know. You'll test it? Well, thank you, Marshall. Appreciate it. I think there was supposed to be a drop shadow on the text that might have gone away too, but I think it's okay for now. I'm not gonna mess with it too much more, but I'll try and fix it after stream, for next stream. I love to break things. I'm really good at it. Messing up my entire setup. Give me that gold Caterpie. That's what I want to see right now. There's lots of gold shinies in this forest. Gold Caterpie, gold Weedle, gold Pikachu. Give me any of them. I want to see the gold. Oops. Want to take it no shiny over on your end either, Marshall? Still hunting that Snorlax? Sorry, you got distracted with the mailman knocking at my door. Plus, I found your smartwatch. That's all good, man. Got a cool package coming? Got anything neat coming in the mail? Or just like standard mail? Our mailman never comes to our door. They just put it in our mailbox and leave. I don't know if I've ever talked to her. It's actually a woman, male woman. Was a mail lady and it was about our rent, but we already paid that. Ah. So not a very fun package if it's about your rent. Quite the opposite. Not really, no. Totally said I was gonna quickly run upstairs at 8:50, but I'm gonna go, or at 8:750, but I'm gonna go 8:775 now. And then I'll run upstairs real quick. Should probably also feed my, she doesn't need to be fed for another 30 minutes. It's not really her dinner time yet. She didn't even eat her breakfast this morning. Freaking dogs, man. Sometimes they beg for food, sometimes you put food right in front of their face and they just don't touch it. She's a weirdo. See, I know a lot of people who do shiny badge quests, they typically hunt in like 4 systems. Well, not typically, I don't want to say typically. But I know there are people out there who will do like 4 systems at once hunting. Makes the hunts go a lot faster. I don't have 4 systems to hunt on, so I have 1. Nor do I have the equipment to stream 4 capture cards. I don't even know how they would set that all up. My computer would probably explode if I tried to do that. Part of me thought that was shiny for half a second when it was sliding in again. I've been in this forest too damn long. I'm losing my marbles. Man, am I ever tired today? Sorry if I'm a little quiet today, chat. I don't know why, I'm just getting hit with so much tiredness. Well, I get some food in me, it might wake me up. No worries, dude. You're just chilling. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad you're still chilling. Glad you're hanging out. Hope your evening's going well. Alright, last encounter, and then I'm gonna go quickly grab some food and go smoke a bowl, which might make me more tired, but nah. It's sativa, it should help. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Got some food. You're about to say screw the Snorlax already? You're not even that far in yet. Gotta commit. Change your mind, you're just messing around. No, I'll admit though, Snorlax is it's a pretty brutal hunt to choose as your first. It's not the easiest. To be fair, there's no real easy ones. You're doing the ABXY soft reset feature? Yeah, it's super nice. It's super nice because you can do it with one hand. When I was doing my Charmander, I literally was just on the couch. I only had one Joy-Con. I was just holding one Joy-Con on my hand and it was just sat on the table. And I was just like, okay. Press them all with one finger. The controller I'm using now, the buttons are a bit more spread apart, so it's a little harder for me to... A little bit harder for me to press them all at once. So I don't really use this controller for that. Umpire Rider will be your first if it hits. Hey, I wish you luck. You're using the Switch 2 Joy-Con? The buttons are probably a little bit bigger on that one too, hey? I didn't think about that. On the Switch 1 Joy-Con, it's super easy to do. Almost feels like a TV remote. Okay, so it's a fair bit bigger then. I actually, yeah, I still haven't got to really see a Switch 2 in person yet. Like, I've seen them in stores, like in the box, but I haven't seen the actual physical console in person yet. It's really nice compared to the Switch 1. Yeah, I heard there was a lot of improvements. I mean, just even holding it, I know it's closer to a size of like a Steam Deck. And I have a Steam Deck and I really like the size of the Steam Deck. I will say, I'm a little sad they didn't choose to go with OLED for their Switch 2. Because I have the OLED Switch. And I really like how nice the screen looks. You would be using a Pro Controller, but it keeps moving the opposite way when I try to move? Oh no. That's never good. Are you using the actual joystick or are you using the D-pad? Because I personally like using the D-pad. And that's specifically why I got this controller, actually, is because of the D-pad. It's It's like an SNES controller almost, but kind of mixed with a PlayStation controller. So instead of having the offset D-pad, it's like in the comfortable position. So you went from a Switch Lite to an OLED to a Switch 2. I don't know if I've ever seen a Switch Lite either in person. I must have. You're using the joystick more because the D-pad's a bit noisy. Yeah, the D-pad on this controller is really noisy. All the buttons are. I kind of like it. It is clicky. It has a nice feedback, but it's kind of loud. The other cool thing about this controller, I can literally, it's in the Nintendo layout, but I could take this A button off and put it where the B button is. Same with the X and the Y. I can put them anywhere I want. I can change the layout. I also have extra colors. But I like the Game Boy colors. It's a super unique controller. It's the 8-bit Dio. Ultimate Pro 3? No, not Ultimate Pro, but it's an Ultimate something. I think the hockey game's about to start here soon. What time does it start? Oh, it's a 7:30 game. What the heck? Never mind. Starts in an hour and a half. It's a weird start time. It's one of those Switch Plates controllers. Works for both Switch 1 and 2. But the downside is it's a bit tiny for my hands. I didn't realize it until I opened it. Yeah. I really like the actual Switch Pro controller. And I heard the Switch 2 Pro controller is just as good because it's basically the same. I really like it. It's one of the most comfortable controllers in my opinion. It's just pricey. This one I ordered on Amazon and it was on sale, plus I used a gift card, so I didn't pay anything. It's still like $60, but this one has a really nice charging dock that I can put the controller on. It works with like PC as well, which is really nice. And Android, I believe. Not that I have an Android device to use it on, but yours was 40 bucks. That's not terrible. 40 bucks is pretty good for a controller. There are some expensive controllers out there. And then there's some really cheap ones, and the cheap ones, they're never good. Mine's also in Canadian dollars. It was 63 Canadian. So I can't remember if you're American or not, or where you're from, Marshall. So my 60 Canadian is probably closer to like 45, 40-ish. It's working good now. You press the reset button on the back and it's working. That's good. That's good. And you're American, so it is dollars. Okay, yeah. So it was probably about 45 bucks American I paid. American dollars. Were you the one in Alabama, Marshall? That other night, there was a whole bunch of people from so many different places. It was so cool. Washington, right. Okay, it was Washington, right. Maybe it was a duck that was from Alabama. It'd be cool to see if Duck popped in here again tonight. I think it's super cool that you came around again, Marshall. Glad you're enjoying the content and hanging out. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think it's cool when I'm seeing some people come back around multiple times. Jasper was here. And thank you. I meant to finish the sentence with this, but I misclicked. That's all good. That's all good. And of course, I'm just glad that you're enjoying the content. I appreciate anyone who's here. If you're lurking, just hanging out while you're shiny hunting, playing through your games. I've been thinking a lot about playing Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness today. I was at work and I was really thinking about it. I'm like, man, I wish I had a Switch 2 for that too, but like those games I'll just emulate. I don't need a Switch 2 for them. Like with this game, at least it's getting home compatibility, which is going to be super cool. Those games aren't going to have home compatibility. There's no real reason for me to get one. Like, it's definitely not worth it for me to get the whole console just to play a GameCube game. I wonder if Nintendo will see how much money they made off Fire Red Leaf Green and drop Ruby Sapphire soon. Because I think they made a lot of money off this game. There was a lot of people who bought it on their Switch. Because a lot of people never got to play it as a kid. And, you know, not everyone does emulation. Sure, you can do it on your phone these days, and it is easy to do. Not everyone knows, like, not everyone looks into doing that. They see that you have to watch a YouTube video to find out how to do it, and they're like, no, thank you. I mean, you don't have to watch a YouTube video, but you know what I mean? A lot of people just like the ability to load up their Switch, purchase the game, click A, and launch it. If we get Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald on the Switch, I will be doing a shiny badge quest and soft resetting for Trico. You got it because you and your friend were both planning on getting one, but he didn't get it yet. And that's another thing too, is like, you know, there's people out there who buy both versions, and like they buy a version and their friend buys a version. It's a lot easier, especially when it's 20 bucks for the game compared to like 60 or 70, whatever it is for the new games. You and your buddy can pick up the old games and relive some memories and play through together. Yeah, I hope Ruby Sapphire. I don't know if they'll do Emerald, just for the fact that if you put Pokemon Emerald, you're gonna get less sales on Ruby and Sapphire. Not that that's a big deal at the end of the day. You know, it doesn't cost them anything to put these ROMs out. But if you sell just Ruby and Sapphire, there's more people who are more likely to buy both copies. If you put out Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, most people are probably just gonna buy one. Yo, Dante, what's good, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Glad to see you around again. We're almost at 9,000 encounters. We're gonna go 1,000 over odds. You know, this hunt might take a long time. I hope our next hunt goes faster. 30 encounters on Snorlax? Wow, Snorlax is taking a hot minute then. I also don't know how quick you've been with all the resets too. I know some people are super efficient with them and some people are a little more lax with it. Marshall, remember when you're loading in, if you press B, you can skip through the recap of your adventure a bit faster. Instead of pressing A. You've been kind of fast on the resets. It's a long hunt. Man, and maybe I won't do the Snorlax hunt. Maybe not for the badge quest. But it will depend on how much or how long it takes for the next couple hunts too, I guess. If I get them really quick, then maybe I will. Eating a sandwich and drinking a hot cocoa. Ooh, that sounds nice. Sounds nice and cozy. You're doing it just for fun, yeah. I really want to try and make a YouTube video out of this. I really like watching people's content of Shiny Badge Quest recaps. I like video documentaries, whatever, video docs. Just when it's kind of like a recap of something, hour-ish long or whatever. I enjoy videos like that. Man, old school games really were unforgiving with the shiny rates? Yeah. On average, I think it's 40% of hunts go over odds. And I was watching a guy who shiny hunted all 151 Pokemon in Kanto. In like Fire Red, Leaf Green. And on average, it was about 10,000 encounters a hunt. So I'm thinking around 10,000. When I get to 10,000, that's when I'm gonna start getting mad. Not mad, but like, come on. Come on. I just hope that this means our next hunt will go fast. Which will probably be Bellsprout, which above that route, I believe we have Bellsprout, Abra, one of the Nidorans. So I think there's 3, and then maybe one more Pokemon. So there's probably 4 Pokemon that we have a chance of getting shiny up on that route. Abra would be really cool. Not what I ideally want. I would like to get a grass, but put the fries in the bag. Come on. Let's go. Getting a lot of Pikachus right now. Cool if we got a shiny Pikachu. I need to check if this came out real quick. Just waiting for my pay stub to come out. It did come out. Okay, we're good. Shiny Pikachu with Dog Walk Misty's gym too. Yeah, and if I got Shiny Pikachu, I wouldn't have to go for the Bellsprout necessarily, because I might go for the Bellsprout before I do the gym. So I might do a third Shiny before the second gym. But I'm not sure yet. Shiny Pikachu would be probably the best option for type coverage. I kind of want to do Shiny Diglett. Would that be a fun shiny to do? Like, I feel like Dugtrio is pretty sick. I know it's not like crazy shiny, it's just like the blue nose and a slight color difference, but I think it's pretty sick. Throw Dig on Pikachu and bam, he deals with Surge too. True. See, but I was thinking Diglett for Surge, but that's true. If I get Pikachu, it's kind of two birds, one stone. What else is over near Surge I could do? You feel Shiny Diglett is def possible, and he's like the only thing that pops up, so getting a shiny might not take nearly as long. There's also, I could skip straight to getting a Dugtrio. There is a way to get a Dugtrio basically guaranteed every single time. There's two rocks in Diglett's cave that you can stand between, and when you move back and forth between them, you don't actually take steps, but you can still get an encounter. You throw a repel on and have your Pokemon in the front of your party level 23, and it will guarantee that you can only get Dugtrio, because Dugtrio only appears at level 23. So I could guarantee a Dugtrio too if I wanted to. How did I not find the shiny yet? I don't know. We're almost at 9,000. It's crazy. The shiny gods are not in my favor. Not for this hunt, at least. They were on my Charmander. I got really lucky with my Charmander, so I think all my luck went there. Also, welcome in, Valor. Hope you're having a good night. Welcome to the stream. Gotta love repel strats? Yeah. You thought it was a 1 in 8,192? Yeah, it is. So we're almost 1,000 encounters over odds. We're getting there. Well, right now we're only about 700 encounters over odds, but yeah, have not been lucky with this hunt. This is a Minecraft lo-fi song, I just realized. I'm like, why do I recognize this song? This is Minecraft. This reminds me, there's an album I have to check out. It's just like Minecraft, but it's Midwest emo. So it's just like, it's still chill vibes. Honestly, we could listen to it. I don't think it would be that bad for stream. We can give a song or two a listen at least. It's called Midwest emo. Like I don't think there should be any lyrics on any of them, so. You wouldn't mind the Minecraft music? We're gonna try it out for a little bit. Listen to a couple of the songs at least. I like Midwest emo a lot, so. Oh, this is amazing. This is exactly what I needed. Fix my hat. You want to say as long as it doesn't have lyrics in it, I don't think it would count for copyright? Yeah, it just depends if this band has this album copyrighted or not. And it's not really a big deal with copyright, it just sometimes gets muted, which is kind of annoying. But if I talk enough, then it typically doesn't pick up the copyright. So if I just keep yapping, I'll be a yapper for a couple minutes. Fair point, yeah. I mean, like, my very first stream on YouTube, I got a lot of copyright strikes on, not strikes, but copyright notices on it. All it really says is that that video can't be watched in Russia or Belarus. Those are the only two places that I saw that it really affected. So I'm sorry for all my fans out there, but I don't know what to tell you. YouTube hates me. I can't make money on the videos, on the VODs of the live stream, but that's not a big deal to me anyways. I don't really care too much about the, well, I mean, the VODs I'm not gonna really make money on. They're just there for archive's sake, I guess. This is encounter 8,900 and we did not get the shiny. She's still at work? Oh my gosh, my girlfriend's still at work. Must be a late shift for her tonight. I mean, she was supposed to be off at 6:30, but she doesn't typically actually stay that late. Typically, as soon as she's done what she needs to do, she gets to go, so... The only thing that music, I guess, could affect, and I could look into this after stream because I know that it is possible to do. But when I make the YouTube video, it might be a little annoying having so many different songs playing in the background. Because I want to put the clips of when I get the shinies and when I do battles and whatnot. But I know there's a way to make it so my VODs don't have music in it, but the stream does, on Twitch specifically, which is fine. I would just have to export the VODs from Twitch, which isn't impossible. Two-second chat. Oh my god, there's some rumblings going on upstairs. I don't know what the hell's going on up there, but I'm not gonna go up there and find out. I guess when I get the shiny, I might just pause the music. When end of the world. God, what is happening up there? I think my nephew's over. I think that's what's happening. I think he's stomping around up there. BRB, hear your uncle on the phone? Sure, man. No worries. I'll try not to get the shiny before you get back. Who am I kidding? If I get the shiny when you're gone, I'm sorry. You missed it. We're getting very close to 1,000 over odds. I believe, though. I saw someone else get a shiny Ghastly today in 8,500. That's just slightly over odds. I'm just slightly over odds. I feel like I'm due. Shiny Ghastly would be super fun to get. Love shiny Ghastly. Definitely a shiny that downgrades when it evolves. But shiny Gengar and shiny Haunter aren't terrible in the GBA sprites. I think they're alright. The 3D models made them look a lot worse. I think I guesstimated like 9,600 or something for this shiny, so we'll see. We'll see how close I get, because at this rate I'm getting close. $89.38. Today's the day, though. I feel it. Today's the shiny day. Maybe I put on something a little bit more upbeat. Maybe that's our issue right now, is I'm falling asleep a little bit. We need something to get us upbeat a little bit here. I've been enjoying this band a lot, so. Smoking a joint with your grandpa real quick? All good, enjoy your joint, man. Cheers to you. I need to figure out how to set up Nightbot in my YouTube chat, because I have it in my Twitch chat that I can say !cheers, and it goes up by 1 every single time. But I don't think it works in my YouTube chat, but I think I can make it. I just picked up some weed today, actually, so. Thanks to everyone who has liked the stream as well, by the way. I'm sure it helps the algorithm somehow. I don't know, though. I'm not that smart. Come on, Academy, shine for me. Give me a gold version of you. Or a red version of your older sibling. Oops, that's the wrong button. Starting a poll, because apparently I can do that. That's cool. Oh god, that spammed my... Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, I need to turn this off. I need to end these polls. It's just spamming my chat. That was weird. Okay, I'll have to fix that, because that's not supposed to show up in my chat box there. I'll fix that after stream. No polls today. We'll do polls another day. It's weird. I don't know why that happened. Here, I'll do this. Just so that's not on screen for the rest of forever. No shiny on 8967. Unfortunate. No 6-7 shinies today. What about 69 shiny? Our next encounter 69? 69? You know the real funny one? Not shiny. Come on, Kakuna. You could have been funny.
She's sitting on me. All of her diamonds are dripping on me. I met her at the bar, it was 12 or something. I ordered 2 more drinks cause tonight I want it. A little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The woman that I love set me down last night and she told me that it's overdone decision. I don't want to feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't want to feel.
I've been super into this band lately. They have such an interesting sound. They have such different songs. All their songs are so different. You want to say yes? Is that in regards to the poll? I tried to set up a poll, but then it started spamming my screen a whole bunch. So I had to turn it off. I have to look into that after stream. Yeah, in the poll, yeah. It was just bugged out on my end, so I had to turn it off. But before 91-92, we're getting close. It's only about 200 encounters away. Symptoms, doctor, I don't know. I gotta see if I can look into getting emotes on YouTube. I don't know if that's a thing. Can you do emotes on YouTube? like Franker Z or something like that. Get custom emotes. I know you can on Twitch. I got a couple set up on Twitch. I don't have partner on or affiliate on Twitch yet, so can't actually make proper emotes yet. I want to make a shiny luck emote though. Gonna have to go feed my dog here soon. So it'll just be 2 minutes, but I'll have to go quickly run upstairs.
Sometimes you have a look in your eye that's so serpentine. No way, you're okay, I'll stay for now. Obsessing over Mac Miller, binging Gilmore Girls, Kardashians. It's giving me a bad feeling. I don't want to see you giving up your passions. Yeah, I believe in you in a real patient fashion. No way, you're okay, I'll stay for now.
Almost at 9,000. Next encounter.
Someday we'll find out how.
Look at all those nines.
Where can I find you, my lonely one? You have become two sisters in crime.
There it is.
In the heat of madness, uncanny time. Don't break, don't break, don't break my
Any one of these encounters, it's gonna be it. I can feel it. We're close. Come on. Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
down on the floor to die. I had to call your dad, get you mad, it's the second time. Remember that night? Which one are you now? Oh, oh, oh. Which girl are you now? Oh, oh, oh. She wants to break out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your pain, your pain, your pain is strong. Your smile, your smile, your smile is gone.
I feel like all these encounters are blending into one for me right now.
Where can I find you, my lonely one?
Had to take a weed break real quick from seeing the same Snorlax over and over. Honestly, that might be where I'm at. I'm gonna need to take a quick weed break. But I'm getting so tired that I'm worried if I smoke another bowl, I'm gonna like actually be sleeping on stream. I bought a sativa today too, and I literally thought that it was gonna help me not stay awake per se, but you know, have some energy. I'm just tired. Oops. See, like, that's kind of the idea with it, you know? You have a sativa, it helps keep you stay up, helps... Holy shit, that was not a sentence. Am I having a stroke? Helps keep you up. Oh my god. I just had a stroke. Keeps you awake. That's what I think I was trying to say. I don't even know now. It was insane. All of these encounters in Viridian Forest is actually making me go insane. No, it wasn't even your fault. I just can't speak sometimes. I trip over my words all the time. I try my best to not when I'm streaming, but it happens. Try to put on a bit more upbeat music and it's still like not helping too much. But this song's pretty good. Kick you right out of the country. And if you got hate in your heart, forget me right now. As you leave our town. Forget me right now. Can it be so bad? I remember you hearing it out of my hand. You can be sad. Enemy, you're a part of me. Enemy, you're a part of me. Enemy, you're a part of me. To this day I'm having dreams of reuniting with you. It's the most annoying thing, I know I'm not supposed to. Don't know if I should, but if I could I would throw you right out of my thoughts. Kick you right out of the country. And if you got hate in your heart, forget me right now. As you leave our town. Forget me right now. Can it be so bad? I remember you hearing it out of my hand. My friend number one cow is now online. I don't even know who that is, but they're added on my Switch and they come online all the time and I'm like, who the fuck are you? We're going back to the lo-fi. Wasn't feeling the vibes. Is this fun to do? Sometimes. And then sometimes you go over odds and you're like me and you're at 9,000 encounters and regret every decision you've ever made in your life. But that little bit of serotonin you get when you find that shiny, oh boy, it makes it all worth it. How you doing, Gucci? Hope you're having a good one. I can only take so much shiny hunting a day, though. I don't do this very often. I don't do it daily. I have like the past 3 days, but I definitely do not do this daily. Or is this 4 days? Oh my god, this might be day 4 in a row. Shiny hunting ain't your thing? Nah, that's fair. It's not for everyone. These older games are especially brutal. The odds are 1 in 8,192 compared to the new games where it's 1 in 4,096. So it's literally double the newer games. So these ones are a little rough. I got my Charmeleon really fast though. Like it only took me like 6 or 7 hours to get it, which is a lot of fucking hours in like retrospect, but then you compare it to this, and I've been in Viridian Forest for nearly 54 hours, so. I love shinies, but having to do what you're doing for an alternate color, in my opinion, is not worth it. No, that's fair. It isn't really worth it for a lot of people. And it's not worth it, like, I don't know. I've always enjoyed shiny hunting to an extent. But I've never had some brutally bad hunts like this. This is a pretty bad one. Just lengthwise. In the newer games, it's so easy to get shinies. Like in Legends ZA, man, like you can get... Well, I mean, you can get shinies for literally doing nothing. You can have a turbo controller get you shinies. But, yeah. It's not for everyone. There are, in other games, better ways to do it. Like, that's the thing, too, is I'm doing probably the worst way to get shinies. There's no boost to my odds, nothing like that. Because in future games, you get the shiny charm, makes it like a 1 in 1,000 almost. Which is still really bad odds, but it's considerably better. You once randomly got a shiny Geodude? That was my first shiny in this game. Not on this copy here, but when I was a kid, I was going through Rock Tunnel, and I found a shiny Geodude randomly. That was my first ever one. That or a shiny Magmar in Pokemon Pearl. I can't remember, because I actually played Fire Red after playing Pokemon Pearl when I was younger. But I would go back and forth between the games all the time. That was your first shiny? Nice. Yeah, like I've also gotten some shinies really fast though. Like I've got shiny Mewtwo in 17 encounters. So sometimes it doesn't take as long as it's taken me this time. SOS, I'm falling down. Shiny Geodude's a pretty decent shiny too. I'm not gonna lie, the gold's cool. He's like a golden nugget. You'll BRB real quick, taking your dog outside. All good. You've never played any of the Switch games? Yeah. The Switch games are considerably easier. Like Legends ZA, I could probably pull it up right now and I could probably find a shiny in the next 5 to 10 minutes. If I really tried. Can you emulate Switch games on PC? You can, yeah. I've done a whole lot of, honestly, a lot of the Switch games I played were on PC. On my Steam Deck specifically, actually. I played through the remake of Super Mario RPG, the remake of Paper Mario. I started playing Echoes of Wisdom, but I didn't finish it. But I played quite a few games on there. The Switch games are way easier nowadays. Yeah, no, 100% they're easier to get the shinies in. Don't you got a dumb cartridge or something though? Like technically, if you're doing it legally, there are so many places online that you can download them. You just got to know where you're looking. There's places on Reddit and stuff like that that have pretty good descriptions and tutorials on where to find that kind of stuff. But also, like, dumping your cartridge doesn't also necessarily mean it's okay, because, like, the emulator itself is technically a gray area. It's a whole... It's not... At the end of the day, you're not going to get in any trouble for doing it, but... You can just get a ROM file like you do with Game Boy and 3DS games? Yep. It's a little bit harder to find sometimes, but... The Switch games are harder than DS, 3DS, Game Boy, N64. Consoles like that are a lot easier to find. You have physical copies of Super Mario RPG and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Worth it? Nice. I have a GameCube copy of Thousand Year Door still somewhere. Don't know where it is, but I have it somewhere. Do I use Yuzu? I've used both Yuzu and Ryujinx. I think on my Steam Deck I might use Ryujinx just because it's more compatible with Linux. Or it's the other way around. Can't remember. But I have used both. Yo, what's going on, 4? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good one. Any luck? I mean, 9,073 encounters, so not really so far. Definitely not the best luck. I had really good luck on my Charmeleon though when I got it, so. Is Reddit the best place to look for the ROMs? Reddit themselves, like itself, won't have the ROMs, but if you find the right threads, they'll tell you where to look to get them, where you can find them, where you can download them, etc. You think you played a demo version on the GameCube years ago? I think it was at a Target. I remember the McDonald's near my house had a, like in the play place, they had a GameCube set up with like Luigi's Mansion and stuff like that. It was weird. One side was like Luigi's Mansion, one was like F-Zero, I want to say. I can't remember what the other two were, but it was super weird. I don't know if they were demos or if they were like, technically the full copies of the game. They must have been demos. Do you know how many encounters I am? Yeah, it's right under the Metapod there. 9,080 now. I'm over odds officially. I say under the Metapod, it's now a Kakuna, it's now a Pikachu. But it's just underneath. Or if you're on the wide horizontal view on the alternate chat, then it's on the side. Also, welcome in, Darian. Hope you're having a good one. You beat Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube? It was fun. I think I definitely beat it once or twice. Can't remember what. I have it on my GameCube. I have a copy somewhere. It will shine for me soon then? I hope so. I hope so. We're about 100 encounters away from being 1,000 encounters over odds. So we're getting a little sad. But like I said, I got my Charmeleon super early. I got it in like 6 or 7 hours. I wasn't counting resets for it, but I got it really fast. I appreciate though, Darian. Hoping it will shine for me soon. Bro sounds like he used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Welcome back, Marquise. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I had Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Don't know how the fuck to play the game. I always liked Dark Magician though. Dark Magician was goated. No clue how to play the game though. Marquise, were you just scrolling YouTube shorts so long that you somehow made your way back to me? Do you know any good sites to download them from? I can't technically share sites on stream, but if you go to Reddit and such, you can definitely find some places that will tell you where to go. Like if you go to the ROMs subreddit or the Pirated Games subreddit, it'd be super easy. You used to play Yu-Gi-Oh back in middle school. It was fun. I'm sure it is fun. I just had no clue how to play it. I had one of those, you know, the cool arm things, the plastic little dueling discs or whatever they were called. I remember my grandma got me one from a garage sale for like 10 bucks or something like that. And I thought I was the coolest kid ever. Didn't know how to play the game still. So people are like, you want a duel? And I'm like, I concede. Man, there's something though with YouTube shorts and people coming in and saying so-and-so sounds like or looks like he used to do so-and-so or would wear so-and-so or whatever. Like we got Marquise, he came in earlier saying, I sound like I would work at a GameStop or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. Now he's saying I sound like I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And then the other day we had a guy who's like, bro sounds like he would wear flannels. I'm just like, man, I don't know what this trend is with YouTube shorts, but the dual discs were cool. Yeah, no, they were super cool. It's a neat concept. And you know, if Yu-Gi-Oh was as popular as Pokemon, those things would make them so much money. Like obviously Yu-Gi-Oh is popular, but not to the same extent. I think mine was the gray one, because I remember there was like a sand blue one or something like that, and maybe a white one. I'm sure there were more, honestly. My friend had, I think, the sand blue one though. You sound like the type of person to shiny hunt in a certain spot in Pokemon over 9,000 times without a shiny. But that's just speculation. Man, you know what? You might have hit the nail right on the head with that one. Welcome in, Quaid. Hope you're having a good one. We're going to get the shiny soon, I believe. The shiny vibes are flowing. I can feel it. Do I ever play Poke Road? I have played Poke Road before. Yeah. I've been meaning to actually play some more lately. I know the event just ended recently though, which kind of sucks because the events are always fun to play. Sup, dude? Welcome in, Cambo Noodles. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome back, welcome back. You're still stuck hunting the Charmander? Oh no. I wish you luck. Look at how nice this shiny Charmeleon is. Think about what you could be getting. Hope everyone in here is having a good night. Hope everyone who's shiny hunting gets some luck, gets their shiny soon here. I can feel it. I'm getting mine soon. Then we're all gonna be shining. I remember when I was doing my Charmander, every like hour or so I would do a random Bulbasaur encounter just in case I'd get that shiny. Which like I was always like hoping I wouldn't, but I wasn't gonna complain if I did. Even though that's the shiny I did really want over Charmander. You found a shiny Metapod during your lecture today? Nice. Metapod's kind of the one that I want. Caterpie / Metapod. In Pokerogue, or were you playing like Leaf Green, Fire Red or something? I love Pokerogue's alternate shinies. I think they're super cool. I like that they're community designed as well, for the most part. Pokerogue, nice. I can't remember what the last shiny was I got in Pokerogue. I have a shiny Shelder though that I love using in Pokerogue because it has, I can't remember what the ability is called, but it makes it so when you have moves that hit multiple times, it always hits the maximum number of times. So evolve that into a Cloyster, give it Icicle Spear, and that thing becomes so powerful. You were trying to do a Magikarp only run? That's crazy. Like only Magikarp, or you evolving into like Gyarados and stuff? Because that's insane if it was just Magikarp. I don't even know if that's possible. Surely it's not. Part of me wants to try Pokemon Emerald Rogue, 'cause that looks fun. Looks well designed too. Only Magikarp, but you had shiny Zigzagoon for luck and pickup. Nice. Okay. That's insane, though. Just Magikarp. I don't even know how that's possible, but. Yeah, you always need a Zigzagoon in there for pickup. It's kind of not OP, but it's very useful. I think at 91, 92, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Probably not even 5 minutes, but like 2 minutes. Go smoke a bowl and. You can get pickup on Meowth? Didn't know if I knew that. So could you technically run 2 pickup Pokemon? You get double the items? Magikarp gets Ice Spinner as an egg move, which helps with grass type, plus Hydro Pump on max IVs on a Swift Swim Magikarp. So I'm trying to stay around Sea and Beach for rain. Okay, yeah, so it's like very strategic based. Yeah, I was gonna say egg moves are probably the only way that that's even possible, but even then, I've seen people do the solo Pokerogue runs though. I need to try me an endless run, commit to a real good endless run. I have some buddies that have some runs that are in like I think one of them was in like the 3500s and he actually just lost it finally. But like they have some that are in like the 2000s and I'm like, man, I've never done an endless run. I've never done a successful endless run. I've tried a couple, but I've either given up on them early or died. Oh, when he evolves into Persian, he loses pickup. Okay. $91.51. Hello, Pikachu. Or should I say, hey, you Pikachu. You and your bro started endless runs at the same time to see who would get further. I conked out after floor 3000 and he still hasn't lost. Jeez, yeah. Yeah, those runs are cool. But like also at a certain point it just becomes Salt Cure. And then at a certain point I can't remember what the other thing is. Because Salt Cure almost starts becoming not good enough. Those late floors get real tough. I got some eggs I gotta hatch on Pokerogue as well. I love the egg gotcha thing. It's super fun. It's a neat concept. I love me some gambling. I don't know how he did it. I think he refreshes his browser before he actually loses so he can keep going. I sometimes do that. I'm not gonna lie. It depends on what I'm doing. My first run to 200, I didn't refresh. I didn't want to scum it. So it took me a couple tries, but I beat it. But sometimes there's fights I know I can win. I just have to do it in a different order, so I will refresh them. But I typically only refresh on bosses. That's the only thing I'll ever refresh on. Like wild battles I don't refresh on, but like the trainers, the boss trainers, I will. I know that's kind of like a polarizing topic for Pokerogue. Some people are like refreshing, some people are cool with refreshing, and some people hate it. You only do it for shinies? That's fair too. And I know that there's a way that you can like save, refresh, and get like 2 shinies technically. If you ever get like 2 shinies in the same battle. Hello again, Pikachu. Give me a shiny of you. Or anything in this forest, really. You mainly run classic or challenge mode because I like fighting the trainers. Yeah, I like the trainers. I like the chance to get the when you beat like a gym leader for the first time, you get the egg gotcha and all that. I like that. We're getting so many Pikachus right now. Give me a shiny one. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to go today. I'm falling asleep. But I feel like we're so close to the shiny. If I got the shiny, I could keep going, you know? Give me the energy, probably. It was a long day. I was building a lot of furniture at work today, so just a lot of physical labor today. Right, the hockey game's starting right away here too. Your friend was playing Pokemon Sword and using the message method and found 6 shiny Rookies in a row? The message method? I don't know if I know about them. I had to go somewhere. I'll be right back. All good, man. Masuda method. Oh, okay. Okay. I was kind of thinking you might have meant that, but I didn't know. I didn't play a whole... Like, I played Sword and Shield, and I did get some shinies. Like, that's my only game I've gotten a Masuda shiny in. And, I just didn't know if there was more ways. Also, that's it. 9,192 encounters were 1,000 over odds, and we didn't get the shiny yet. Unfortunate. Hate to see it. Marshall said he thought I would get it before then. Unfortunately, Marshall was wrong. I'm getting so tired that I feel like I'm going to accidentally run away from the shiny. I gotta be careful, man. I feel like I'm like dozing off that I'm gonna just autopilot run away from a shiny. $2,001 encounters. Oh my god. Or 2001? 9,201 encounters. I think we're gonna go to 9250, chat. And then I think I'm gonna have to call it for the day. Just because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay up. I was hoping at some point I would just be tired enough that I got my second burst of energy, which normally happens. Hasn't happened today. It's been a lot of shiny hunting the past couple days. But I mean, we also have almost done 1,000 encounters today, so it's not like we did nothing. 3 hours worth of encounters is a whole lot. But we still have a chance to get it before then. We still have a chance to get it in the next 45 encounters. If we get it in the next 45 encounters, I'll probably evolve it all the way up to a Butterfree as well, so it'll be a bit longer. You know, if the shiny gods want to help out the stream at all. Puck has dropped in my hockey game. Is it savage that I want us to lose? Give us that draft pick, baby. Need to see the Flames go first overall. Never mind, we already scored in our hockey game. 3 minutes in and we already scored. Which is great. I like when we score, I like when we win, but also we could get a really good draft pick this year, and we're already not going to make the playoffs, so it's like, let's just commit to not making the playoffs and getting a good draft pick. That's what I need right now. You're off to rematch B99. Have a good one, man. Hope you have a good one. I'm gonna be ending here right away too, so thanks for popping in. Hope to see you again soon. $18 more encounters. That's all we got left in this stream. Come on, shiny gods. Give us what I want. You could bless us right before the end. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be the longest hunt of this entire quest? The second hunt. 5 more encounters. Oops. All right, chat. One more. That's all we got left. Give us what we want. It's not shiny, guys. 9250. About 55 hours in this forest. Insane. But what can you do? All right, chat. That's probably gonna be it for me tonight. I hope all y'all had a fun time. I hope y'all have a good rest of your evening. Thank you guys for being here. Even if you're just lurking or you're just hanging out in the background or whatever. Hope anyone who's shiny hunting alongside has some good luck and get their shiny soon. I'm off for the evening. Stay safe. I'll be live tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. Maybe a little bit later than tonight. I might do an evening stream tomorrow, so we'll see. All right. Later, guys.